Hi, I'm the Salsa Guy, and today I'm going to cook another recipe with a gourmet salsa. This is Carita's Chipotle Salsa. What I'm going to be preparing for you today is an orange Chipotle chicken with a roasted garlic couscous. All we're going to need is just a fresh orange, a medium-sized onion, chopped, this great salsa, a couple chicken breasts, and you're off to a fast and easy gourmet meal. What we're going to do is start by just adding a touch of oil to a saucepan, medium. Get that up to temperature. We don't want to go too hot. I always like to start out over low. You want to make sure that you don't get your oil too hot. Once it's up to temperature, let's add the chicken breasts into the pan. A couple fresh chicken breasts. What we're going to do is simply simmer these in the skillet for about 2 to 2.5 minutes on each side. I usually like to give it a little seasoning of ground pepper, a little salt's nice, just to start that process. And we want to just leave these in here basically until we get that nice golden brown on both sides. We'll cook it 2.5 minutes on each side. Remember, our total cooking time for the chicken at this stage is only going to be 5 minutes, 2.5 minutes on each side. Watch your heat. You don't want to get it too hot. And let them cook for another 2.5 minutes until they're nice and golden brown on the other side. This recipe, which is orange chipotle chicken, is being made with Carita's salsa. It comes in different heat levels. This one happens to be a medium. Chipotle pepper is not really a mysterious thing. It's just simply a jalapeno pepper that's been smoked. This salsa came from an old, original, traditional Mexican recipe from a small town in Mexico. I actually discovered it on a trip to Texas, where Carita had actually migrated from Mexico to Texas and started to create her salsa in the States. Ah yes, there's a golden brown color that we're looking for. At this point, we're just going to take the other 3 ingredients, the oranges that we have, which are obviously peeled, the chopped onions, just a 1/4 cup of water. I want to add that 1/4 cup of water to the ingredients. Simply going to add our oranges. I like to kind of distribute them around the dish as much as possible. We can do that once we get all the oranges in there. This is a tough one. You're going to sprinkle in your onions over the top. Get all those luscious onions in there. And at this point, we're going to do the chef in the jar. We're going to put in Carita's gourmet salsa. On this one, it's a half a recipe, basically, with 2 chicken breasts. So we'll use about a half of this jar. That's all you do. Just pour it in. Distribute your salsa around the chicken. Make sure that you've got the orange slices distributed throughout your mixture. And basically, from this point on, we just simmer this for 10 minutes. After 5 minutes, you're going to want to flip your chicken breasts once, halfway through that 10-minute simmering cycle. All right, so they've cooked for 10 minutes now, and we're just going to simply serve these up. We've got our bed of couscous here. Take these nice chicken breasts, lay them out there. Let me go ahead and just spoon out some of the sauce over each of these chicken breasts. These are unbelievably moist, by the way. You want to make sure that you kind of distribute your orange slices around the sides so that everybody can enjoy some of this orange. I actually like to put a little bit on my couscous too. And then generally I'll top it off with just a little shot of chopped chives. That's our orange chipotle chicken, made with roasted garlic couscous and Carita's Chipotle salsa. You've got a fine, very tasty gourmet meal in less than 15 minutes.